And I could speak Spanish, so I could impersonate by sleep.
And here we go, Ash and Faz getting underway now on Cure. First map, second map, Lost World is going to be the pick of Ash. But here we go, we go for Faz's map first. And he's going to go straight for this railgun before picking up this red armor, which he's going to delay. And this is a very interesting choice for him. And you can see that the Mega and Yellow are both taken by Ash. Oh, there's Ash. And Faz gets free damage there. Absolutely free damage. And he now has all the weapons. Faz is in a great spot. Great spot. And he made the delay on the red. So he has some good options between the Mega and the red now.
Yeah, and that's like, should I still go for the red? I don't know the timing. And I know this is trap. He's there. 5 seconds to go. Ash is trapped.
Exactly. What a beautiful play from Faz here.
Faz, he could have been so much more aggressive.
Yeah, he could have just run with LG. Yeah.
I mean, that's what you want to do when you know the timing and your enemy doesn't, because he just lost on every. Oh, wow. How did Dash reply to that angle?
Ah, Faz is dead. He's so dead. Where did Ash go?
I was super surprised that Faz went for that angle, but I was even more surprised that Ash managed to reply from that angle.
Yeah, that was really nice. It seems like that was Faz's play right from the start. Like, he had the first minute planned out in his head, and he was like, okay, I'm going to let him take the red, but I'm going to hit like loads of damage. And then I'm going to cycle around after receiving no damage, take a yellow, and then hit the rail as he jumps across for that Mega. But it seemed like it all backfired because he missed the shots. And that's the thing, like, it can be hard sometimes if the strategies that you pick, the tactics you go for, rely on you hitting the shots.
Yeah, and Ash is still hitting 100% rail. That doesn't help either.
No.
Whereas Faz doesn't even want to charge at his red armor. He just has to keep circling the yellows, because he hasn't given up a frag yet. That's very important on this map.
And he's got the 2 greens now if he wants to. Okay, Ash is going to deny those, but it's okay. Faz can make his escape, but the upper area is super nice because it really allows you to intercept your opponents very, very well. Like, Ash can just drop down onto Faz's head from so many angles, it's scary.
Did Faz hit that shot again?
Yes, he did.
Still 100. Again, what is this by Ash? How is he connecting with so much? Faz just has no answer for all of Ash's damage.
And how long can Faz keep this up? Surely, if Ash is going to catch him eventually.
Well, or how long is Ash going to keep eating 100% rail for? Goes both ways, really.
Who was it who did that last time? We had a player against Toxic who did that.
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was, but Ash is going to finally kill Faz. Finally. And how many rails?
That's a perfect opportunity. That's when you want to... Oh god, another rail. 7 rails, finally misses one. Goes down to 87, which is still amazingly impressive.
Yeah, and 7 hit in a row. It's just devastating.
That's bad.
But you can see he hit 7 rails in a row, but the score is 1-0.
Yeah, that's just because Faz is playing so well defensively.
Yeah.
And now that Ash is starting to miss, he needs to start coming up with some aggressive moves as well.
This is the thing, like, Faz has to just be, like, confident. You can't get stressed in the situation. Ash is coming in, and he gets the frag.
How patient Ash was with those rockets. He's like, I'm not even going to shoot on air. I'm not going to risk to miss one rocket. I'm going to wait until you actually are on the floor. So that rocket is 100% on you, and it's going to do 100 damage.
Here comes Ash, speeding on through over to the red area, and spots himself a Faz. But Faz makes himself scarce and does escape that spot. Ash waiting for the double back, it does not happen. And there he finds him out of the teleporter. The timing is just impeccable from Ash. Here,
oh, look at
catching
this.
Faz.
Yeah. It doesn't even let Faz get the rail. That's what Faz was hoping for, that he could trick his way around there.
Ash is still basically powering through his start. Like, this is the game up to this point. It's still Ash's amazing start.
Yeah, he's not really getting many frags, but he's keeping his control. 4 minutes have passed and he still has that strong control. As Faz didn't even get a yellow yet, and this is... And he only got 1 red as well. So Faz living on the greens. Oh, he catches Ash there, doesn't manage to do that much damage.
Ash's railgun is just out of this world at the moment.
Yeah, it's something amazing, 81%.
But if he had not hit that rail, Faz can have an in into the game, basically, in the next 20 seconds. But now that damage and just puts Faz back too far. He has to be super cautious again, and Ash can just run liberally around the map as he wishes. And he's even stealing away the greens before he takes the red, knowing that Faz won't go for the red. Excuse me.
Look at
Ash,
this delay.
Yeah, delaying the red armor there for quite some time. 180, 180 the score.
That's so
the
fun.
health and armor for Ash. And he does spot Faz picking up the railgun. And Faz we've hit the halfway point. Faz has cut this to a 2-frag game. I mean, seriously. That's amazing. Amazingly well played by Faz to keep this up. To keep himself only 2 frags away from Ash.
Yeah, but looking at the strong control Ash has, is Ash ever going to overcommit to a fight, letting Faz get an opportunity to get in the game? Because that's what Faz is hoping for. He's just playing super well defensively, waiting for his opportunity, but Ash is just not giving him an opportunity, and Faz will have to create that himself.
And what Faz is doing is actually incredibly amazing, because he is reading Ash extremely well.
And yeah,
he's not being where Ash is trying to intercept him every single time.
Great
Only
damage.
when he wants to be. And look at this fight from Faz. Absolutely amazing damage.
Doesn't kill him, but the damage he does is good enough to go with that.
Oh, he
my
missed the
God.
rocket jump. Faz.
Mm.
Ah, no. Man, Faz did such an amazing job there. With that fight, he set himself up for a quick aggression. Look at this, he does an eagle-style aggression off the spawn with the LG, and the Mega is spawning very soon. Is Ash going to catch him? Oh, he's going to catch Ash at the red armor. That does some good damage. He's going to pick himself up a rail before eventually getting this Mega. Brilliant rail. So close when he hits it just before dying. Faz, amazing shot.
Oh god, Faz is going berserk now.
Oh
and
no, Ash gets the better spawn though.
But Faz needs to eat the rails even. He needs to be fast onto this red armor. Is Ash gonna commit it?
Oh no,
Ash
Faz
gets on there.
completely messing it up there.
Yeah.
Faz's his plays have been very, very smart, but some of the execution has been a bit patchy here and there. And that's the only thing that's been laying him down. And of course, Ash's execution is just sick. It's just like 76 rail. I mean, seriously, it's very, very hard to deal with that. You have to play very patiently.
Faz has been doing that, but with only 3 minutes to go now, it's good for him that he's only 3 frags behind. He needs to create more opportunities for himself, as he's running out of time.
Here's the interception on the 50. Faz not really caught there. He's at the yellow instead. A lovely bounce there, but amounts to nothing. Ash is just... Again, that start is just so overpoweringly good. And hitting that much rel as well is really going to help his mental state. He's just going to be feeling really, really good. No hesitation at all. What
Faz
the hell?
stole that Mega.
What the... That
Oh,
OG
yeah.
from Ash was insane.
Yeah, he just managed to get Faz above him and just hit 100% from there.
That's like, it looks easy as well, but it's actually quite hard to do that.
You know, the Russian players have a very good dodge when someone is dropping down. Obviously, it's not hard to hit someone when you're the one dropping down, but the Russian players just make that so impossible.
So Ash is looking at 2 minutes to kill with a 7 frag lead now.
Yeah, well, and Faz calls it.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Mr. 80% rail.
Yeah. I mean, it was really, really hard for Faz to cope with that. I mean, he did such a good job. He kept it to a 2 frag game.
Yeah.
For like 6 minutes. I mean, that was just amazingly done by him. But it could only last for so long. And Faz says, GG, Mr. 80% rail, and Ash says, GG, Mr. Please don't do comebacks. Oh man, we'll have to see. We'll see those later. But Faz is going to move into Lost World. Needs to be like, there ain't no rail here, Ash.
Yep.
Ain't no rail here. So he's going to be able to not have to be fearful of every time. Because every time Ash, like, when with the railgun, probably just feeling like fear all over his body. It's
just
like,
wants to flee.
I mean, 80% throughout that match. It's just sick. It's just insane. It's hard to beat that. And right now, we have Lost World. So no rail again. Let's see if Faz can do it. This is Ash's map pick though. But Ash, from what we just saw, looked very strong on Cure. So, I mean, if you've got a good rail game, Cure is definitely a good map for you. But just waiting for these guys to get underway. And we know we're ready.
Yeah.
And here it is. Players are readying up as we speak. The countdown has begun between Ash and Faz for this semi-final. Of course, Ash winning that Cure puts him on match point right now for the first Summer Cup in the semi-final. And here is Ash with the spawn on that red. Let's go over the Faz actually. Yeah, I feel like we need
He's
to
got
see
the
some
weapon,
action
so he's definitely the one who's gonna try to make something happen.
here. Not the best rockets, but very good play, and he's gonna be able to. He's gonna be thinking about denying this LG from Ash. If he can deny the LG.
Oh wow, so much damage he's taking there.
So what is Faz wanting to do now?
He's gonna take the red because he would want to just hold the position, but since he was because he took so much damage from the rocket, he's like, well, I might as well just take the red and let him have LG. Now I need to just hold this mega.
That was decent damage by Faz there. As he picks up the mega, he's
Nice.
going to be trying to make his way on the open areas. There's the rocket jump up. Has position. Oh,
Can you?
There's catch on Ash, but Ash actually caught him. And again, Ash's phenomenal fighting abilities once again proving a problem for Faz.
He's gonna get the position first. Ash is already positioned to defend the next mega. How is Faz gonna play it? There he goes. Super aggressive on the LG fight, but Ash, he wins the fight. Faz with 14 HP, it's the better LG there, and he's gonna get his mega and potentially the red as well. So very good decision there by Faz, as he was hitting the better LG.
Yeah, Faz is very good at understanding when to get out of situations. For example, the first minute was all about Ash hitting amazing shots, even though Faz was making smart plays. But Faz kept getting low, kept getting beat down. But eventually, Faz manages to make it happen just because he keeps surviving, and now he has the lead. His survival abilities, his timing with that is very, very strong.
Now he's gonna get the mega as well. And Ash, he has the position, but if Faz comes to the upper corner, Ash will flee. Well, maybe not that after that rocket.
There's Faz, spamming those rockets, shutting down this choke point. Okay, he wants to go in for the kill, and Ash is defending though, and my god, Ash will survive.
HP there.
Machine gun, oh god, it's not going to be enough though. Got to connect the rocket.
It's not really connecting. Oh, 17 health.
Oh man, poor Faz. You gotta feel for the guy.
Yeah. But he's gonna get the mega. He delayed that much time so that he can get the mega. He can't.
No weapons.
Yeah. With no weapons, you're not gonna do much.
I don't know if should he be committed for an aggression now, or should he keep playing a game slow and just cut his losses?
I mean, he only has a shotgun. I think it would have been better if he actually got the plasma there and tried to hold that choke point a little bit. Now he's suffering a lot, and now he can't really go aggressive because Ash already has enough stack to hold on whatever position he chooses to. Faz has to do the survival work all over again.
Ash with the pickup of the red, he's pretty secure in his spot now. Let's check Faz, see what he's going to do, what kind of play he's going to make here. He's on the upper area, has LG, picks up 50, but most of it's removed. It's not looking good for him. He's got to be very careful. He's got to make sure that he is able to correctly read Ash's intentions here. If he can do that, he can avoid him. He does steal away a red.
Oh.
A risk, but one that paid.
Yeah, she's trying to read him though. He knows that Faz is trying to creep around his mega. There he is.
Ash's damage is so good. His rockets are placed very well, but actually Faz did a lot of damage in this exchange.
Way too much damage.
I feel like Faz is committed to be aggressive here, but man, he just doesn't get. I mean, yeah, it's so hard. Steals away the red, but
look at the damage Ash did there.
Faz has done elite amounts of damage though.
He might just forfeit now.
he should get the win just based on that. But there's Ash with another pickup on this mega. It's just so hard for Faz right now. I mean, he's got to stay out of the way. He's got to try to stack up. He's got to get a mega time. He's got to get over there with the rocket launcher, and that's gonna. Whoa!
What? How did that happen?
Explain.
Okay. Fast. That's how I'm gonna explain that. 2 direct rockets as Ash was trying to eat one of his own. The knockback sends Ash to eat one of his own.
That was just weird. But at least Faz, I mean, this came at a critical point because Faz now cannot afford to lose any more frags against Ash. He's got everything, and out from now has to be perfect. Mega's up on the spot. Let's check out Ash's position. He's over at the shards. So if we go back to Faz now, we can know exactly where Ash is, and Faz knows where he is too. How is he going to make this approach? He's got to be smart about this, because it's very hard to catch a player that does not want to be caught in this spot. If Faz commits too heavily to go for the chase, he loses position, and Ash exploits.
It would be better for Faz to actually try to go a little bit aggressive, try to do some damage. If it didn't work out, he still have the red to fall back onto, because now he gave Ash 150 armor. I know he still has the advantage, but that's a lot, and Ash could try to start getting... Look at this, now Ash has 200 armor because he got the other yellow, and he might try to get the mega timing, or the red timing.
It's also really bad because Faz is approaching a position where he's like, okay, I have to make risky aggressive moves. I have to jump at my opponent. And if that happens, then that means that almost like 95% of the time, Ash is going to hit the first rocket, which already then will put Faz behind on stack.
Oh, that's a great first rocket by Faz, though.
Yeah, that was really phenomenal there. But time is ticking. And he's creeping, trying to keep his position hidden here. If he can maybe catch Ash off guard, that would be a really, really good way to get back in the scenario. He's going to actually be able to do it, but he's going to be careful. He's got to really be considered here. Very diligent with his rockets, and Faz, though, he just misses. He goes for it, but
the combat skills of Ash have been superb in this best of 3. Just superb. I mean, Faz tries to do it from every angle, but Ash is just doing a super consistent amount of damage, which is insane.
It's like he's gone to Evil school or something, like Evil is training him or something like that.
Well, maybe he feels responsible to do what Evil should be doing, since Evil isn't here. He needs to carry the deliberate murder flag. Here comes a Pokeball.
Or maybe Evil's style has impacted a lot of players these days, because it's obvious that Evil's a really strong player, and he did bring us a style which is much more focused on the aggressive style and like fighting and the combat skills. Not so aggressive as you'd say, you know, Strengths wants to aim and take fights all the time, but more aggressive to trade frags for a lot of damage, because you're relying very heavily on very good combat skills. And Evil does stuff like that a lot, and it can be very difficult to deal with. So it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of players are really trying to emulate Evil's play now, especially the Russians.
Maybe not exactly emulate, but they have to definitely improve their damage output just because of Evil. Because it's not just the brain game and the item timings game and all that. You need to actually have a pretty big damage output to try to play versus Evil.
Yeah.
Because is always going to be insane. Even if he goes into a room with 150 or 200, 200, he has a pretty big chance of winning the fight.
2 minutes left now, and Faz has not been able to keep up with Ash, it seems. Unfortunately for him, Ash just needs to chill now. It's like there's very few ways he can lose to Faz at the moment. And when you get ahead, in any sense, in any game, in any sport, anything, you have to think, how can I lose now?
Oh, wow, look at the rockets Ash is eating. It just doesn't make any sense. He keeps eating air rockets.
How can you lose? Well, to a crazy rocket ambush. But yeah, as I say, you have to figure out how you can lose and then prepare for it, because otherwise you've won. Like he had a 7 frag lead. He's got 60 seconds left now to protect the 6 frag lead. This game is pretty much over for Faz in Ash's eyes. He's just going to make sure that he can stop Faz from
doing the only thing he can do to win.
So 50 seconds left now, 45 in fact. And Faz cannot find Ash. Does hear a jumping in the distance though. Ash with 100 armor, we can see. Faz is going to make his approach. Can he get a frag?
Wow. More rockets by Ash.
And what does Faz do? I mean, there's nothing to do. So
he really can't do much at this point.
This means that Ash is going to make the finals. And you know, I think this is the second time that's happened. The first time was when Kula was actually casting with me. That one weekend.
Yeah, I remember. Oh! A little bummer to finish up the game.
Kula at that point was, I think it was a Ash Agent final, in fact, and Kula was telling me that, you know, Ash is a guy that is just so good, and that people just don't know about him, and that
Yeah.
he is someone who's going to start winning a lot of Sunday Cups. And here he is, and he just beat Faz 2-0 on Cure and then on Lost Worlds, and that is going to secure his spot in the grand final. But who is he going to face? Well, we'll find out after this break as we go to the next semi-final. We'll see you soon.